And rounding out the field, in car number 901, this is Eric Corman. Eric Corman in the number 901 will start 26th on the grid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to rock and roll tonight. 30 laps for the Big Block Modified Super Dirt Car Series. Last night it was Danny Johnson picking up the win. Brett Hearn finishing in second. Mario Claire third. Who will be on the podium tonight? Well, race fans, as they make their way into turn number 4, I ask you to each and every one of you to please get on your feet and wave before they go fast and start the power slide. We salute you with the big blocks, 4 wide. The ground-pounding, earth-shaking, window-rattling, 800 horses without all the mess. The Big Block Modified Super Dirt Car Series. Dave Farney has switched shirts. He has in his right hand the green go stick. When they get to corner number 4, we are going to see Neil Williams and H.J. Bunning lead the charge. Who will get the whole shot off of turn number 4? Let's find out together. Green means go. There's no sensation to compare to this. Big block animation, a state of bliss. And they go into turn number 3 and 4. Neil Williams is going to lead them for the first time around as the number 85 of H.J. Bunning right there in position number 2. Third on the grid, Tim Fuller, the black number 85 of Stuart Friesen holding into 4th, while the Ada Scalata rides in position number 5. 6th spot belongs to Harris. He now has Peter Britton right there underneath him, while Brett Hearn sneaks up to the 8th spot. 9th is Matt Shepard, and Danny Johnson rounds out the top 10. Early on, everybody looking to get their groove. They watched that late model race, saw what the track did, and looking to make some changes to the cars, and let's see how it all plays out for everybody. Working it off of corner number 4, Tim Fuller in the 74. He'll grab position number 2 from Stuart Friesen. But Friesen back to the inside, couldn't make his stick. Friesen in the black and red. M.R. Burdick Enterprises, number 85, showing in 3rd. The yellow 85, that is H.J. Bunning the 3rd. He rides in 4th. Rich Scalata 5th, but not for long, as the number 3 of Hare is able to get by him to take over position number 5. Great battle for the 2 spot. Fuller on the top side, Friesen on the bottom. They'll wheel to wheel into turn number 3 and 4. Fuller brings it off the cushion. Can he make it work? No. Friesen that much better on the bottom as they go into turn number 1. 5 complete for Friesen. Now he's got a 2-car length advantage over the 3rd place car, the 74 of Tim Fuller. Meanwhile, Neil Williams out of Pittsgrove, New Jersey. The Valsing Equipment, EME, New Egypt Speedway, Lombardo Engines ride. We are under caution. 2 cars together in corner number 2. Yellow lights are on. Are both heavily involved. Rich Scalata in the 8 ride is 9th, and Matt Shepard in the 9S rounds out the top 10. Rick Laubach 11th, Jamie completing your field. Chrysler taken into the infield. We are ready to turn the power of the big blocks loose once again, as Williams fires first on the top side of the speedway, and we are back underway. Hearn goes around. Hearn is around. He backs it into the wall. Mario Claire caught up, and we've got 3-4 other cars involved. Darwin Green is caught up. The number 34 also caught up. That may be the Bacchetti 34, and Billy Van Inwagen also caught up in the number 10 V machine. Brett Hearn. We'll take a look at the Wares replay up here Bunning, the third, and the 85 is fifth. Peter Britton is sixth. Danny Johnson, seventh. Rich Scalata, eighth. Matt Shepard, ninth. And rounding out the top 10 is Rick Laubach. We get the green. Shepard, Laubach, and the doctor go 3 wide through the turn, and Laubach's going to come out of it with position number 7. So Scooby out of Hellerton, Pennsylvania, looking to make something happen. No mystery, that wagon's fast. As they bring it off the turn, the 85 of Stuart Friesen, your race leader, into turn number 1 and 2. Neil Williams shuffled back to second. Harris is up to third. Batman, he rides back there in position number 4. Fuller back to fifth. And Batman to the inside of the number 3 of Harris as Peter Britton takes over position number 3, and T-Bone wants it back. Couldn't do it as they exit corner number 2. Working it off the turn 2 area. The doctor, Danny Johnson, he is moving forward, and we've got the 30 of Jamie Mills bouncing it off the wall. In turn number 3, he brings it into the racing groove and continues on. Friesen looking to run away and hide. He's opened up 2 seconds on the 323 of Neil Williams. Peter Britton is third. Justin Harris is fourth. Fuller is fifth. Danny Johnson sixth. Seventh is Bunning. Off the pace is Mills in the number 30, and he'll pull off the speedway on the top side of corner number 4. We stay green, and here comes Harris. He's looking for second underneath the 323 of Neil Williams. He'll take the spot away into corner number 3 and 4. So Justin Harris is on the move, working it off the turn. Williams still riding back there in the third spot. Peter Britton is fourth. Tim Fuller is fifth. The doctor, Danny Johnson, rides in sixth. Bunning is seventh. Laubach is eighth. Shepard is ninth. And rounding out the top 10 is Alan Johnson. AJ started 22nd. He's now up to position number 10. Keeping our eye on Danny Johnson. Rim riding on the top side, and he switches lanes without using a blinker, and he takes over the position from Bunning. He'll move up to position number 7. So the doctor right now getting ready to go after the 74 of Tim Fuller as they head into turn number 1. Fuller sitting back there in position number 5 as Danny Johnson charging to the inside of the Mike Payne-owned 27J. Leader is Friesen. Second is Harris. Batman is third. Neil Williams fourth. Tim Fuller fifth. Danny Johnson sixth. Bunning is seventh. Laubach is eighth. Shepard sits at ninth. And rounding out the top 10 is Alan Johnson. Friesen, smooth as silk off the corner. 14 complete. The advantage over Harris, 3.5 seconds. Almost a full straightaway right now for the number 85 of Stuart Friesen. Halfway home this time by 15 down, 15 to go. And Friesen is going to find himself some company in the form of traffic. He has Rich Scalata right there in front of him, looking to put him down 1 to the lap counter off of corner number 2, and he will do so by the time they get to turn number 3. Harris still solidly in the 2 spot. Peter Britton working that Troyer for all he can. Up there in position number 3. Williams, a fine run in 4th. Danny Johnson there to challenge from 5th. 6th spot is the 7 of Rick Laubach. Tim Fuller and Matt Shepard doing battle for position number 8 and 9. H.J. Bunning right there, and look who's on his doorstep. He started 23rd on the grid, and that is Jimmy Horton, the sensational one. Danny Johnson swings it high, wide, and handsome with the 27J. Looking to get around Neil Williams. Put the doctor in position number 4. Stuart Friesen getting around Darwin Green, around Eric Corman, and now looking to get around Kevin Bates in the 42B. Justin Harris has nothing for him. Batman, Peter Britton, he sits in 3rd. Danny Johnson is a distance back in 4th. 19 are complete. We will have 20 down this time by and 10 to go for Friesen. I guarantee you, There's one guy that wants to see this go green, and there are 17 other guys that want to see a yellow. And one of those guys being Danny Johnson, as he is starting to close in on Peter Britton. He's about 15 car lengths behind as they work through corner number 3 and 4. There's Britton and Skawada off the pace here on the front straightaway. Sounded like he might have shut it down, but he's still going fast enough out on the speedway as he is one lap down to the rest of the field. Skawada stays out on the racing surface, and he makes the sharp left. Oh, and Skawada too fast into the turn, trying to get into the pits, and he hits the implement tires at the end of pit wall as we are under caution. Went around in a knot in between turns number 3 and 4. The Reese Williams in the 323 led early. He rides in 7th. Tim Fuller is 8th. H.J. Bunning the 3rd is 9th. Jimmy Horton rounds out the top 10. Dan Vauder 11th. Mario Claire back up to 12th. So Super Mario looking to come to the front as we are back underway. 22 are in, 8 laps remaining, and Danny Johnson trying to keep Matt Shepard at bay as he goes after the 21 of Peter Britton. Now Justin Harris trying to keep the 85 of Stuart Friesen in sight as they work off the turn. Peter Britton in the 21A looking to take the 3rd spot from the doctor. He jumps the cushion. Shepard able to get by. He'll take over position number 4. And Laubach right there looking to crack the top 5 with the Gary and Lori Harriman owned number 7 machine. As Friesen leads him across the line as the 7 of Laubach gets underneath the doctor, Danny Johnson. Shepard shuts the door. The doctor jumps the cushion. That cost him a spot as the 7 of Laubach able to get by for 5th. On the move off of corner number 4. We have 5 to go for Stuart Friesen. Off of corner number 2. The number 3 of Justin Harris back there in 2nd. The 21A of Batman. Peter Britton is 3rd. Matt Shepard is 4th. Laubach going after Danny Johnson for the 5 spot. 26 and 4 to go. Fuller pulls it down into the infield. He is done. Working it off of corner number 2. Friesen pulling away by 1.5 seconds over the 3 of Justin Harris. And Peter Britton closing in on the back deck lid of the number 3 of Harris for position number 2. Laubach still going after the number 27J of the doctor. H.J. Bunning just got around the Jimmy Horton number 5 as they work down into turn number 3. 2 to go for Friesen. Dan Vauder in the 85 having a sensational run, battling with Jimmy Horton and H.J. Bunning the 3rd. Vauder is up to the 8th spot. Neil Williams right there in front of him in 7th. White flag will be displayed this time by for Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen into turn number 1 and 2. Out of Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario, Canada, the Marty Burdick owned MR Burdick Enterprises number 85. He is going to pick up the win on night number 2 for the Big Block Modifieds. 2nd will be Justin Harris. Batman sits 3rd. Shepard 4th. Danny Johnson 5th. Rick Laubach 6th. Neil Williams 7th. 8th will go to Dan Vauder. 9th is H.J. Bunning the 3rd. And Jimmy Horton rounds out the top 10. I'm not gonna kiss you, all right? Welcome back to Victory Lane here at the Dirt Car Nationals. This race car looked unbelievable tonight. How good was it?
It was awesome. We still got a little bit of work to do for the rest of the week. We got a really stumbly carburetor situation that we're gonna try to work on, but man, as far as the mechanics of this race car, it was just on point tonight. I gotta thank my crew and the guys worked their butts off. You know, getting to where we are now. I gotta thank my car owner, Marty Burdick. He's home, he's not feeling very good. We're thinking about him, and this one's for him.
Okay, hold on. You got a little stumbling problem with that carburetor, and the car was that fast?
Yeah, if we can get that cleared out, I don't know what it'll be like. It'll be awesome. It's a little bit stumbly, and we're gonna work on it.
First win in Florida in 2 years. How's it feel to get that monkey off your back?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Man, what a stress reliever. Last year we were, had some bad luck down here, and man, to come down here with this TO Pro card, Tie-Card trenchless technologies that's on board with us this year, it's big. We're getting the year off started on the right foot, and man, what an awesome racetrack.
You get yourself a beautiful Gator trophy. Enjoy the spoils of victory lane. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Big Block Modified feature winner, Stuart Friesen. Justin Harris, come on up here, man. We want to talk to you. Second place here tonight. A sensational run for you. We finally get you down here on the podium in Florida. Great race car for you, just not quite enough to catch that 85. What can you do different?
We got to do a little bit of fine tuning, but man, this thing was a hot rod tonight. And beginning of that race, I could run that cushion in 3 and 4 and just about flat-footed all the way around there. And it just kept getting up farther and farther, and the track was slicking enough to get to it. And I was hoping on that last restart, Stewie would take the top or take the bottom and give me the top, because I felt like I could, maybe make it a race out of it. But he was definitely better than me. He got away from me there at the end, and I just got to thank everybody back home. Watching, family and friends, watching this thing tonight. And I got to thank my sponsors, Phelps Cement Products, Sweeteners Plus, Classics and Customs, SMV Motorsports, and Finger Lakes Machine and Bicknell Racing Products for giving me a great motor and great car.
Always a pleasure to have a good run, but this can also build momentum for the next couple of nights as well, can't it?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I've been coming down here for a number of years just watching and never racing, and this year we put something together to bring down here. And Randy from Bicknell, we got some experimental stuff on my car, and hopefully it gets better here at the end of the week. But yeah, it's definitely built some momentum towards the end of the week.
While the experiment pays off, as Justin Harris comes out of here with a runner-up finish. Batman, Peter Britton, come on up here, man. Third place here tonight. A fourth last night, a third place this evening. The model of consistency in this race car.
Yeah, we're just sneaking up on it. We got a very good package with the Troy race cars with Penske shocks, and it's a hell of a lot of fun at the moment. Whenever you're running good, it's always good fun. And Mum's here and little brother's listening at home, so it's a family affair, and that's how I've always raced. So it's a lot of fun.
Let's see. There's 4 nights of racing. Last night, 4th place. Tonight, 3rd place. We've got 2 more nights to go.
Yeah, that's it. I guess we can sneak up. I'm going to try and break the trend and get a win tomorrow and then a win on Saturday as well, so we'll see what happens.
Nice to see you on the podium. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Peter Britton coming home with position number 3. Top 3 once again for the Big Block Modified Super Dirt Car Series. It is the number 85, a Stuart Friesen with the win, the 3 of Justin Harris second, and the number 21A, a Batman, Peter Britton, coming home in third. We have